With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 44 gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Chris Taylor heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Dodgers, center fielder number 6, Chris Taylor.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just getting started here in Philly. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hoskins ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Yasiel Puig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full 3-2. Well hit the other way and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Yasiel Puig, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting sixth,
Austin Barnes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
batting seventh,
Curtis Granderson steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Speared on the dive. He's out.
Oh, what a play. And you know if this ball gets down the line, it's an easy 2 bases. Who knows, maybe even 3. But he reaches that big old first baseman's mitt out there to snag it. And then he hits his pitcher in stride to get the out at first.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Wood gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Granderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Logan Forsythe makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Swing and a liner. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And getting that first guy of the inning does a lot for the confidence of a young pitcher, especially after that 2-run first inning. Now he's got something to build off of.
Here comes the first pitch. Alex Wood is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chris Taylor will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
If this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout, he may end the second with 1 too.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Reed Hoskins strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Reed Hoskins.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Wood has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. With a moment now, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason. He's had some trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Maikel Franco gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Puig. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Justin Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball right down Patterson Avenue, and quickly it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Here's the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Yasiel Puig stands
The
in.
right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
All right, 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting
Is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Curtis Granderson has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a play. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Tommy Joseph will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him.
Whew, no problem.
Batting 8.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Number 44 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Logan Forsythe is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Joseph is up with it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now in the box, Alex Wood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul.
That ball's foul.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul.
That ball's foul.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Chris Taylor will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I'd just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Cesar Hernandez will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batter number 13, shortstop.
Freddie Galvis in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
This is line to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Odubel Herrera.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box.
Forsythe dives and makes the stop. There's one just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there.
Hoskins.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're down 2-0. Corey Seager heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Justin Turner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Too high, 1-0. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cody Bellinger stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Aaron Altair will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game. Into the box, Michael Franco.
Number 7.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
First baseman, number 19.
So striding in, number 19, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. To first, Bellinger Scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So stepping in, number 64, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores. Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Juan Nicasio will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away.
Now batting,
Austin Barnes digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone?
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Here's the sequence one more time on show track. He looks at strike 1, looks at strike 2. Now that pitcher's got a false sense of security, and he unloads on the 0-2 pitch. He got all of that one.
Curtis Granderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that's too high, ball 2.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
second baseman,
Logan Forsythe will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Cesar Hernandez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Woods ready. Here's the 2-1. Shot toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting,
Freddie Galvis comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Odubel Herrera will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Alex Wood is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Pitcher, Alex Wood.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt, 1 away. Chris Taylor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2.
Well, he's got a different look to him in this 7th inning. Much more determined.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Line toward right center. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Reed Hoskins will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On his way to pitch number 75. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Aaron Altair steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Wood into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Third baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Maikel Franco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that's in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor ranging back, leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch, and he took away extra bases right there.
First baseman, number 19.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
In now, Tommy Joseph. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they take the lead 4-3. Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Andres Blanco will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Cesar Hernandez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Hit to short, reined in, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Hector Neris will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Cody Bellinger comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And let's take a look at where you can see there. You know, even though this pitch is in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
In now is Yes. Makes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Austin Barnes is on deck. And that one is a cold strike, as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Austin Barnes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Lays off 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hard liner toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Tony Cingrani is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Freddie Galvis comes forward to...
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And another foul ball. Cingrani pauses. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Odubel Herrera will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Reed Hoskins will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
There's a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Aaron Altair is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Garcia will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Curtis Granderson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Logan Forsythe comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Chase Utley will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Up high, 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-2.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Altair is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Pedro Baez will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Pedro Baez.
Maikel Franco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Third baseman, Mike.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
Joseph.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.